Hello, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Today, I just want to do a quick video vlog about mindset and about the skills that you need in order to succeed doing stock music. The most important skills that you need, apart from the music and the know-how of music composition and production, is your mindset. That's the biggest thing that will influence everything you do when it comes down to the music composition, the production, and everything else you do. If you know how to use your ears as well and really listen and pay attention to what you're composing and what you're writing when it comes down to stock music, you will be successful. But before you can listen, you need to fix your mindset and see what are you doing and why are you doing music composition for libraries like Pond5. There's a lot of insecurities, there's a lot of, how can I say this? Questions when it comes down to why somebody will want to sell their music on royalty-free libraries, and simple answer should be for profit. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't care about your music. I'm not saying that you shouldn't put any love in it. I'm just saying that the reason why we're selling music on royalty-free libraries is because we want to earn some money from our compositions. If you just want to do music for fun, that's fine, but you have to fix your mindset when it comes down to music composition for licensing. So when selling music on royalty-free libraries or subscription libraries for that matter, you need to fix your mindset and see if you are willing to do it, and if you're happy with the deal, if you're happy with the music that you're providing as well, because your music is going to be at the service of somebody else. Now, when it comes down to earnings, for everybody it's different. I got a few comments on one of my latest videos saying that for me it's been a little bit easier because I've been on Audio Jungle for 4 years, and I joined Envato Elements a few months ago. For newcomers it's a little bit harder. Yes, but we all start somewhere, and that's why I'm documenting my journey as well on new libraries like Envato Elements. The fact that I am in Envato Elements means quite frankly nothing. There are more successful authors on Audio Jungle that they're not on Envato Elements for some reason. I don't know what's the criteria for them to choose people there, but at the same time it all comes down to how you see things. I've joined libraries all the time, and I start with 0 sales like you. I try to document my journey so you can see what's possible for you. So if you were joining as well Motion Array or Envato Elements today, you have an idea what's happening. And again, there's people that are doing much better than I am. So I don't think that is something that is impossible for somebody to earn $500 per month. There's been a lot of engagement lately on this kind of videos that I've been doing, because I do believe that is something that is really real. It's not something that is impossible. And like I said, you can accomplish this goal on just one library. But then again, if you believe that it's not possible, then that's exactly what you're going to get. I'm sorry to say this like this, but when it all comes down to your mindset. If you believe that something is really hard for you, then that's exactly what you're going to get. You can always ask for help. I am here to help you. You can always ask for resources, you can ask questions, and you can always move forward. I can help you with the videos that I do, and I can help you with the content that I'm creating online, which is has a lot to do with mindset, believe it or not. You have to take that decision. You have to make that switch in your brain and say, if this is possible for Daniel, I don't see why this is not possible for me. That's the whole point of stock music licensing. That's what Daniel is doing here. And I hate to talk about myself in the third person, but that's what it comes down to. Now, somebody made a comment yesterday about my latest video, and he says, how about the November earnings? Can you show it? Because I'm interested to see your progress on Envato Elements. That's the whole point of that video. I did all of the earnings up until November. November doesn't show because on Envato Elements is a month behind. At the moment on Envato Elements, on the tickets from November, last time I checked, I think it was last night, it was $240, I think. That's from the 1st of November to the 15th. So there's a little bit of a lag, if you will, when it comes down to the earnings. But the purpose of that video that I did there was to show the progress from every month. But yeah, that's the whole point. I joined a new library like Envato Elements, the same with Motion Array. I'm going to kind of keep track of the earnings there as well. Per month is not as good as Envato Elements, but it's really good. At the moment, I believe I'm on this current month, I think it's like 170 last time I checked. I think it was last night as well that I checked. So that's another new library that I joined quite recently. So it's been quite good, because that's income that I didn't have before, and this is like growing on a month-to-month basis. That's the reason why I'm doing this type of videos. Not to say like, oh yeah, for me it's easier because I have X amount of tracks online or not. It's just because I make up my mind that I'm gonna earn some money. There's only so much I can control, right? But the thing that I can control is my mindset that I bring to the table. So when I join a new library, I go with the intention that I'm gonna make some money with that library, and I have music tracks that they're good because they're my tracks and I really believe in them, and not only because they have a proven track record somewhere else, but because I bring to the table that mindset that I will succeed. And if I don't, then I know that at least I'm doing my part, and I can always go somewhere else and just pitch that music track to other libraries and see what happens. But I just wanted to do this very quick video about mindset because I know that some people still have limited belief, and I don't blame you. I used to be like that. And I catch myself every now and then in some negativity and some self-defeat attitudes, and seeing like, oh yeah, but what if this happens? What if this doesn't happen? And you always have to keep your mind in check and say, hey, it is possible. If Daniel is doing it, and there's other people doing it as well, like Daniel, and there are people out there like Daniel, like myself. I'm talking about, I don't know why I'm talking about myself in the third person. But you know what I'm saying here. It's all about like, and that's what I use for my own mental well-being. If I see somebody else doing fantastic, I say, if he can do it, I can do it. That shows that there's proof that somebody's doing it, so I can do it too. I don't see it like, oh yeah, it's easier for him because he's more successful or he has a better catalog or whatnot. It's all about, if he can do it, that means that I can do it too, and I have some kind of proof. There's evidence that somebody's doing it, so that means that I can do it too. They're human, I'm human. I have ears, I have my own mind, I have my own music, my own strength and ability. I don't see why I cannot accomplish that. I might not accomplish it right now, but eventually I can get there. So that's the whole purpose of this video, just mindset. Another thing that I wanted to do is to answer to some questions, but I want to leave that for another video. I want you to leave in the comment section any question that you have regarding music licensing or other royalty-free libraries. I have a whole bunch of questions on my YouTube channel on my latest videos that I haven't answered because of a lack of time, and I will get to them. But I would like for you to leave more questions so I can do a proper Q&A video in the next few days. So leave in the comment sections anything that you want to ask. And I'll try to get back to you with a video. And for those of you who have already left a comment on previous videos and I haven't answered to some of your questions, I'm gonna answer them in a Q&A so others can benefit from those questions and get your answers there. So again, thanks a lot for all the love and support. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. And as always, rock and roll, and here's to your success.